What's up, YouTube? Artisan MC, and this PMDM is going to go out to Kanye West. Now, it's kind of funny for me to do this just to me because whereas I'm a fan of Kanye West's music and I respect his genius and what he does, I am not a fan of him personality wise. I'm not. I really can't stand his personality. Take nothing away from the brother for being smart. I just can't stand his persona, if you will. But a couple of things that I've been hearing over the last week have really disturbed me and really made me kind of concerned for the brother. And shout out to Angry Man because he did a good stream last week talking about the stuff that Kanye was actually going through with Kim and the whole Saturday Night Live thing. And when I saw that, it was just like shocking. And I thought it was more in your face, inciting than anything else. When I heard after that the interview that he did and the tone of which the things he was saying, I was more concerned. My alert went up and I felt the need to reach out to the brother. But it's Kanye West. I'm just me. Why would I have any way of contacting? I don't notice, 6 people in between he and I, or the 5 people between he and I to make that happen. No, I don't. But this week, yesterday being Valentine's Day, I was really disturbed by something else I saw on my feed, which was news of Kanye breaking up with his girlfriend, Julia Fox, or whatever. But at the same time, I had an alert for Pete Davidson and Kim going or doing something together. Now, to me, this is just smacks of the media being involved and really wanting to push this brother over the edge. So I felt like there should be something I can do, at least to throw my voice out there. And in doing this, I say that Kanye, you got to learn how to let go from Kim. You have to, brother. Being in this Black Manosphere space, and even before then, I've always been there for brothers as much as I could, and never thinking that any brother is beyond reproach to where you can't say something to them to show that you actually show some care and some concern. And Kanye in this situation, I feel for him in a sense because I know that feeling. I've been there. Listening to the interview he gave, I've said words like that. I can remember doing it. And looking back on it now, some almost 10 years since that time, I can see how I was really going down a dangerous path. Talking like that, saying those kinds of things. I know why I was there. I know what led me there. But I know I was not in the right headspace when I was. And it took the aid or the help of a couple of good brothers who actually looked out for me and gave me some guidance for that. So shout out to Cousin Dale and my boy Peppers. They helped me. And so for me, this is me doing the same for Kanye. I understand that growing up a only child of a single mother, being her only boy, that it can be a bit of a struggle growing up, especially if you're a passionate person. Growing up and then finally becoming a man, having your failure or success in relationships, finally getting married and finally having your children. All of that is all well and good. Bully for you. I don't say that to diminish it at all. That is a feat. It is a feat. But when that relationship fails, and make no mistake, most relationships fail nowadays, right? You got less than a 50-50 chance of succeeding at it. When it fails, it feels like some part of you has actually been taken away. And you also, beyond that, bear the burden of you're seeing the destruction of your family that you didn't want to happen. You didn't want that to happen. But I say this to you, Kanye, this is one of the things you have to understand is that everybody is not on your program, no matter how many kids you had, no matter how long you were together. Everybody has their own program that they're running on. And as nice looking as Kim might have been and how sweet she might have been at that time, that is not your fucking woman no more. And I say that just to be as stern to you as my cousin was with me. That is not your woman anymore. You have to let it go. Because obsessing over that shit and that woman where she decided to go the way she went will only destroy you. It will end up being the death of you, literally and figuratively. You have to let that shit go. And I tell you that because I was there. The dissolution of my marriage of 14, 15 years, somebody I had been with for the better part of almost 20, was a traumatic thing. And we weren't both, neither one of us was honest engines in that shit. We both failed. We both let each other down. But that didn't take away the fact that I love the hell out of that woman. And I knew for a time she loved the hell out of me. But that relationship, that marriage, failed. And the failure of that marriage became the dissolution of that family. And that hurt me. That hurt me to my core. Because as a son of a single mother, an intact family, father, mother, kids, and stuff like that, sitting around watching TV and stuff like that in the house, that's all I ever actually wanted. It is. That's what I wanted. I wanted that kind of security. I would have thought that she did too. Different motives, different things. That was my dream, not hers. I think you may be in the same boat. That being that this is your children is one of the few things you see yourself having left in this world outside of your career and everything else, that you just want it back so everything makes sense. I understand everything still doesn't make sense. And you have to accept it for what it is now and plan your steps ahead. Kim leaving is not the end of the goddamn world. Your family being broken up, while it is a terrible thing, those are still your fucking kids. And you have to understand that. And understand as long as those kids look like you, know who you are, speak your name, and know who daddy is. No other man standing next to him can ever pretend to be anything but standing next to him. Okay? The thing that makes you a success is your passion for your music. The passion for what it is that you do. I think that's why you deal with the amount of stuff you deal with. But in a situation like this, what you cannot let happen is let someone use your passions against you or let your passions work on you. Your passions being your feelings. Hardest part you're going to do is learn how to let go, but you have to find something and find a reason to let it go. For me, the way people were rolling with me, doing some of the same stuff Kim was doing out in public, in front of friends and family with the new bow, all of that stuff was only done to further disrespect myself. What I see Kim doing is the same thing to you. And you have to understand that for what it is. Just trust and believe. There is nothing the media, Kim, and any other person that thought ill of your ass for your political choices or whatever would like to see than when a few billionaire black men from Chicago go crazy, kill himself, kill that woman, and just lose his damn mind. Nobody would want to see that more. But I tell you, as being a brother to brothers, I don't want to see that happen to you. I don't want to see anything negative come from any of this for you. And I send this message to say that road where you just want your family together, your family is you and your children. And they were always your children. That is your family. That is what stays. The woman is always different and will always be different. You have to move on from that shit. There's too many other women out here in the world. Because trust and believe, you can find another woman as pretty or prettier than Kim, probably younger. She ain't about to find another black billionaire. She just not. And that's facts. So I tell you this as a labor of love for a brother. Not that I know you, not that I might not overly care. In general, I don't care about hearing about celebrity news. I really don't. But what I want to do is make sure I don't have to see you on the news in no kind of fucked up position because they would love that shit. And I wouldn't. I know you're hurt. I know it's disappointing. And I know you're trying to figure out where to go from here. But I would say, brother to brother, focus on your craft. Focus on your passions. Focus on your children. And focus on yourself. Because at the end of the day, that's all you actually have. The only thing that got me through and kept me from putting two people in the grave and spending the rest of my life in jail was understanding that I love my daughter and I wanted to be there to raise her. And that's what everybody else didn't want me to be. So fuck them. Let them live a long life miserable. My kids are what's most important to me. And that's why I'm free today. And that's why I had to move on. Because my life is worth more than somebody else's amusement. Yours should too. So that's it. I have no reason to believe he would ever actually hear this, but in the whole view of 6 degrees of separation, maybe 5 other people will see this and share it so it gets back to him and let him know. Brother to brother, move on. Make your peace, get some counseling, and move on. Please don't let this eat you up. I'd hate to see that. I would. This has been Artisan MC, and this is my PMDM message to Kanye. Peace.